When you start saying at a time when the top 0.1% has seen their incomes go up 4 or 5 times over the last 20 years, and folks at the bottom have seen their incomes decline, and your response is that you want poor folks to pay more? Give me a break. If asking a billionaire to pay the same tax rate as a janitor makes me a warrior for the working class, I wear that with a badge of honor.
Oops. Wait, janitor. I'm sorry. As a Jew, it cracks me up. Wait a minute. I didn't mean Jew. I meant janitor. No, wait a minute. He says if asking a billionaire to pay the same tax as a Jew or janitor, I'm trying to hold it together, makes me a warrior for the working class. I wear that with a badge. If you want a billionaire to pay the same tax, are we Jews paying a higher tax rate than billionaires? I'm just curious. I'm asking a billionaire to pay the same tax rate. Oh! I think we're paying a smaller tax rate than a billionaire. Now, what if you're a billionaire and a Jew? Do you pay the Jewish tax rate or do you pay the billionaire tax rate or the janitor tax rate? Now I'm completely confused. If asking a billionaire to pay the same can we hear this again, Mr. Producer? I got to hear this with my own 2 normally sized ears. Go ahead.
When you start saying at a time when the top 0.1% has seen their incomes go up 4 or 5 times over the last 20 years.
He's on a roll. He's dangerous.
Folks at the bottom have seen their incomes decline, and your response is that you want poor folks to pay more? Give me a break. If asking a billionaire to pay the same tax rate as a janitor...
I'm sorry. Well, Mark, why are you laughing? Listen, I don't think billionaires should pay the same tax rates as a Jew. Do you? I think they pay higher tax rates than a Jew. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I have an accountant. He's actually Christian. And for now on, you know what I'm going to do, Mr. Producer? I'm going to say, I want that Jewish tax rate. Because apparently it's a lot lower than the billionaire. It's with the janitors. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the problem with class warfare. You get all worked up. It's all based on emotion. None of it's based on, cognitive abilities. It's just blather. And you'll notice our president is getting more and more outrageous with his examples. He's lying. He's a serial liar. He's getting louder and louder and more obnoxious. I said last week, and I wasn't joking, and I wasn't trying to be controversial. He sounds unstable to me. He's panicking. He's freaking out with his Hawaiian accent. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you support Barack Obama, get ready to march in the no complaining, no whining march. And by the way, don't wear your slippers. And if you're Jewish out there, you should demand the Jewish tax rate and insist that billionaires pay more than the Jewish tax rate. This is pretty much what I've gotten out of his speech so far. Maybe I'm missing something. But there is more. Oh, yes, there is. Here we have Obama. Cut one. Hat tip our friends at Right Scoop. Go.
What I've also said is in order to pay for it and bring down the deficit at the same time, we're going to have to reform our tax code in a way that's fair and make sure that everybody is doing their fair share. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Warren Buffett's secretary shouldn't be paying a lower tax rate than Warren Buffett.
He has said that before. This is the LinkedIn town hall meeting. Warren Buffett's secretary, I pointed this out last week when he said that, shouldn't be paying a lower tax rate than Warren Buffett. Why, is she Jewish or a janitor? But ladies and gentlemen, what does he mean Warren Buffett's secretary shouldn't be paying a lower tax? See, he screwed it up. He screwed up his big class warfare line. He means Warren Buffett's secretary shouldn't be paying a higher, get your lie straight, Barack, a higher tax rate than Warren Buffett. He blew it. He can't even read his lines. And when he goes off the line, you can see he's getting ahead of steam. He's getting all worked up. The Hawaiian accent's kicking in. There he goes. There he goes. The billionaires pay the same tax rate as a Jew. I mean, the janitors.